Hi friends and family, it's Saturday again, and I almost forgot to make my video, but I remembered, I'm doing it now. So this week I went to Japan on Monday, and then I came home on Thursday. I went to Japan to change my visa, and it was very stressful because my friend called to the office where I was going to go, and they said they would do it in 2 days. But then when we got there, they said it was going to take 5 days. And 5 days they were counting, and they said, oh, 5 days will be next Monday. And I said, but next Monday is Chuseok, which is Korea's Thanksgiving. Like, I know I'm in Japan, but it's the Korean consulate. And your website says that you're finished. You don't work on Korean holidays and Japanese holidays. And the person was like, no, we work on Monday. Like, either you're stupid, like you don't know, or your website's a lie, or you guys all lied to my friend when she called. So I was very angry, and obviously I cried. But my friend was there, she spoke Japanese, so she called to another consulate in the next city over, and they said that they could do it in 2 days. So we went to Kobe. They're famous for beef, but I didn't eat any because it's expensive. Yeah, I went to Kobe, and they were able to do it, but my copy of the contract was not signed by my boss, so that was like, what am I supposed to do? So I had to email her. She didn't check her email, so then I had to internationally call her and tell her to sign a copy, scan the last page, and send it to me through email, and then I would print it and hand it in. So I was able to do that. Yeah, Japan just wasn't my cup of tea. It was, I don't know, like, I guess it's been so long since I've been in Korea and known Korean. Like, I mean, even when I arrived, I think I could still read. I didn't understand what I was reading, but I could read everything, which was helpful for knowing the names of places and, you know, just really basic things. You'd never think that not being able to read would be that big of a problem, but I got lost at the terminal. Like, they have a really big metro station where there are 3 different lines meeting, but they're on different tracks, so they're all separate, and it's also the main station for the trains, and I was trying to find the airport bus limousine pickup point, and I could not find it. I was just walking in circles. And finally I found an information center, so I went there and asked, and they were like, oh, you just go straight and then down the stairs, and then when you get to this Hanshin department store, make a right. I'm like, oh, okay, thank you, finally. But then I get to this area, and I'm following the directions. They have signs in English saying, like, this way for the airport shuttle, blah, blah, blah. And then they just suddenly disappear. And I'm in the middle of some department store that I have no idea where it is, and everything's in Japanese. And so I just keep walking straight the way that the arrow pointed me to, and I end up outside this building, but inside this shopping area still, and I couldn't take it. I cried, and then finally I went back inside the building and went up to the first floor, and then I saw another sign, finally, that said go down to this basement 1, which is where I was, and I went down, and then suddenly it was there. Magic. It was ridiculous, because I walked everywhere, and I couldn't find it. But yeah, and then I got to the airport, and everything was perfectly fine when I was on my way back. Hooray! I bought a bunch of souvenirs for people here. Oh, that was another thing about Japan. So, almost everyone who goes to Japan and then comes back, they tend to buy as a gift green tea Kit Kats. And it was my understanding that they were very easy to find. That was wrong. I walked to at least 10 different places trying to find them. And I gave up after the 4th place, but my friend, she didn't give up. She's like, there's one more. There's one more. And we go there, there's nothing. 2 more, just down the street. Okay. It was after a full day of sightseeing the Osaka Castle, and I just, I'm so tired, I don't want to look. I had a blister on my foot. I was an idiot when I packed, and I only packed new shoes, which, really bad idea. But I suffered through it. mostly silently. And then, yeah, my friend she kept looking and looking and looking, and I didn't want to look anymore. But finally, we found green tea Kit Kats, so I bought like 5 packages of them because I was so frustrated. I was just like, I don't even know how many I need. I don't care. Buy all of them. And then at the airport, I bought the other gifts. So that was all that. And then I thought that I was going to start work on Friday, so I went in on Friday with my cake gift set that I had bought in Japan for all my coworkers. And then they said, oh, well, here's whatever you need, and then you can blah blah get your ARC, and we'll start you in on October 1st, so come then. So I don't work until October 1st. Okay, so that's 1 whole month off, which sounds great, like woo, rest time, but it's gonna be really boring. And that means I don't have money, like I don't get any new money for 2 months. This month, and then October I don't get paid until the end of the month. So it's 2 months of no money coming in, just money going out. So even though I have a month off, I imagine I'm going to spend a lot of time sitting at home doing nothing. Well, not nothing, but nothing worthwhile and nothing that costs money. Today I went to my friend Ojin's house around dinner, and me and her and then 2 other girls from church, Ine and Kyungjin, Jonggyong. I think her name is Jonggyong. I don't know her that well. We had dinner, and then afterwards we made songpyeon because Chuseok is coming up. And songpyeon, I don't know if I've ever mentioned it. It's a rice cake that is made somehow over pine needles. And I have one here. It sort of looks like this. I don't know if you can see that. It's not black, it's dark green. This lighting is terrible. And then it has different fillings. The ones we made some with red bean filling and some with sesame and brown sugar filling. And then after we made them and tasted them, we all agreed maybe we should have put a little bit more of the brown sugar in. But they're good. I can eat this and then show you the inside. This one has sesame. You can see the sesame seeds. They're pretty good. And I guess they're healthy enough for you. So we had a lot of fun making them. What else? Yeah, that was about it. And then afterwards, they did like washing dishes and watching TV, and I was doing a puzzle. I didn't get to finish, but it was fun to do, where there was no cat to destroy the puzzle pieces. But other than that, that was my week. What's coming up is Chuseok, and then some more rest time, but I'll just keep resting. My videos are going to be really boring from now until October, because I'm going to do absolutely nothing every day. Yay. Hooray for vacation. If I had known that I had this much vacation coming up, like, I would have gone back to America. Maybe. My friend's wedding is next weekend, so maybe I wouldn't have. But still, like, it's possible I could have. And it just frustrates me that they made it seem like I was going to change my visa and then I would be able to start part-time work. And then start real work in October. But, whatever. See what happens. And until next week, bye!